So what we have here is an inquisitor. I used a Destro figure from the Rise of Cobra line, G.I. Joe, and the samurai sort of coat thing from the G.I. Joe Retaliation Budo figure. It's got a Marauder Task Force head with sculpted hair. And on his back, this is I think it's a McFarlane skull from an old Spawn figure. I added some sort of gribblies on there and painted it and stuck it on a bit of wire. So that represents the servo skull that he sort of has with him. The thinking behind this Inquisitor, he's not really based on anyone from 40k. I'm knocking guys over everywhere. Yeah, he's not really based on anyone from the lore. It's my own sort of character. He's sort of a shadowy, insidious guy that, you know, gets in the way as Inquisitors do. He's a little bit like Haldane from the Gaunt's Ghosts. He's sort of insidious. He may be working towards his own ends. Quite a nefarious character. So that's him. I've painted these sort of tassely bits to have like the, you know, they've got scripture on, because that's kind of a 40k thing to do, give random bits of scripture, and it's that gothic style. Pinstripe pantaloons. So yeah, I think that's suitably Warhammer 40k. I'm fairly happy with him. I'm glad to have him in my growing collection. My sort of 40k world, my own world that I'm in the process of building. Here's a sort of a work in progress. I don't know if I'm happy with this guy, actually. So this guy, let's move Inquisitor out of the way. This is based on a character called Ibram Gaunt. You know, kind of fudged this one a little bit. I feel like I'm just phoning it in, really. It's acid rain parts with a custom head. In fact, I think this head, if I can get the hat off there, it's a hit and run G.I. Joe head with sculpted hair. Sort of got that rough but, you know, stoic face. And this is just a G.I. Joe keel haul cast of Keelhaul's cap with I don't know if you can see that. That is an Imperial Aquila that I sliced off a Forge World Deathcore of Krieg mounted rider. But you could get shave an Aquila off any Warhammer 40k sprue and stick them on your figures. That's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, no, I just wanted to see what I could do with a few spare bits and bobs. I think I will eventually make a gaunt that's more intricate you know, with a proper commissar uniform. But for now, it fulfills its purpose. Yeah, I'm glad to have him, and so this guy's going to be Rawn when I eventually get round to putting other sort of the camo cloaks that the Gaunt's Ghost characters have. So anyone got any ideas on what I could use to make the camo cloaks? Also, I'm going to put the blue starburst tattoo over his eye. And just sort of slowly build up my Gaunt's Ghosts. But no, I'm fairly satisfied. Quite excited to make the rest of them. I'd love to make a McCall next. I think he's an awesome character if you've read the books. So that's that. Got a few characters in the pipeline, a few commissions that I'm working on, and then while I let those commissions dry and let the putty set on them, then I get to doing my own stuff. And yeah, just filling up now my 1/18th universe. So this is my workshop, and I've slowly but surely started turning it into a 1/6 giant playset. But it is very rough at the moment. Got the old Razor crest up there, and so I've started putting gribblies and stuff up the wall. Very rough, and it will probably change a great deal. It's all about experimenting at the minute, seeing what works, what doesn't. But yeah, stay with me, and we'll build this world together, and hopefully it'll be awesome. It'll be good fun. Hopefully give you some inspiration to do some fun things with your own 1/18th figures. There we go. Get back to it now, and there'll be more to come. So thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.